You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Alert California has another live look for us. This one over Trinity County, where we're seeing a lot more clouds overhead than we are in some parts of the valley. Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon has our Friday evening forecast. Howie, some clouds moving in. Is that cooling us down a bit?
Yeah, that's going to block out some of the sun from maximum heating for sure by a couple degrees. And then, as you see on my next shot here, take a look at this, our Alert California. That is our West Peak camera and Shasta looking to the northwest. So with actually lighter winds way up there to the northwest, some of those fires out there, the smoke is just kind of hanging out. And yeah, look at kind of distorting our view. The sun's not going down just yet, not till about 7:25-ish, 7:28-ish. So as we are getting a little darker, it's really just the smoke that's blocking our view out here. So light winds and a relatively warm night. Modest weekend cooling trend, but then we continue to cool. Here's a look at the coastal range in the North Mountains. I said cooling, but yeah, still in the mid to upper 90s. But remember, we were 101s up here, 102s. Sierra Cascade dropping out of the, well, we didn't really get to the hundreds up there, but we got upper 90s. And here we are getting closer to that 88 or upper 80s. And then for the foothills on the ridge, where we were pushing 100, 101 in some spots, we're dropping down a little bit into the mid-90s and then down to the low 90s. So overnight tonight, for the most part, mid to upper 60s, close to 70. Then the daytime tomorrow, very hot, but still cooler compared to the last few days. And for the Mid-Valley, really the same applies. We'll continue to drop down, but still some spots in the 102 and the 103 range. All right. Why is all this happening? I guess we're going to start to cool, but this is happening because A, high pressure is weakening and pushing off, low pressure is moving in. Some of that cloud cover that Haley was talking about, yeah, that'll block out some of the sun for maximum heating. Plus, we're seeing the Delta breeze help with some of that moisture getting pushed up the mountains, where the rain is, for the most part, staying off towards the east in Nevada. So we're staying on the dry side. But again, as high pressure continues to move further away, low pressure continues to get closer, we're seeing those temperatures, we're going to see those temperatures start to drop, and that will continue that drop really right through the work week. Now, if you see way up there from Alaskan origins, those low pressure storms, they could make their way into Northern California by the middle of the week. That's one of the scenarios. It hasn't been ironed out yet. I'll continue to let you know on the changes. But if that drops down, hey, maybe looking at some rain chances. Remember, that's quite a ways away, but we are going to start to cool as high pressure pulls away. Breezy today with that transition with the high moving off and low pressure getting closer. We've seen some 20, 21 mile per hour winds. Yeah, that's not horrible, but when we're in the middle of fire season and as dry and as hot as we are, we don't want winds like that. But here's what's taking place. We start to see these temperatures dropping down, and by the middle of next week, I don't know if we're going to recognize it around here with temperatures in the mid-80s after being 103, 104 over the course of the last 3 to 4 days. So either way, still beautiful weather, very hot. Mid-80s is still pool weather as well, Haley.
Yeah, we're still in summer. Thanks, Howie.